welcome to Chad's Beer Reviews. I'm Henry, and I'm here with Chad, whose show this is. We're going to be
Such
reviewing...
excellent grammar.
Thanks! And today we're going to be reviewing one of the other sweet lambics from Lindemans. This is the Cassis, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly because, you know, words and me, we don't get along, but it's made with black currant. The alcohol by volume is only around 2.5% from what I understand, but the base of this is a traditional lambic, one of the oldest styles of beer made with spontaneous fermentation with naturally occurring wild yeast, and can only be authentically made in a certain region of Belgium. So this is very exciting.
Alright, we just gotta get the cap and the cork out. We'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. This is a very purple, magenta colored beer. Even the head is like that purplish color.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it has a very winey aroma as soon as you open it. I mean, you can smell the cork, like those wine snobs do.
Yeah. I don't smell the beer.
Good.
It's very fruity and sour.
Mm.
You can smell the sourness underneath it.
Oh, it smells so good, though.
It is like, yeah, very wine-like, but it's not like a vinegar smell. It's...
Well, I hope you don't drink wine that tastes like vinegar.
Yeah. It smells very juicy to me.
Yeah, it
It's
smells...
going to be as refreshing as juice.
Well, this one, from my experience in the past, is not as sweet as the framboise. So this is a little bit more serious.
Cheers. That's very sour.
Oh, that's good.
It was sour like as soon before it even hit my lips. Just the foam was like. That's why you drink it out of a flute, because it forces you to pucker up, basically, right?
Yeah, but you see how this one is a lot more sour and less sweet than some of the others?
Well, I've only had the palm and the framboise.
Right, but much sweeter, right?
Right.
And this one too, I mean, remember the black currant is a tart berry to begin with.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it's got to be sweetened up. You never have, oh, here's a handful of black currants. You know, it's like huckleberry. You just don't do that. But this is it's a complex flavor.
Yeah, it's very berry. Almost, I guess the best thing I could compare it to is like kind of like a mixed berry juice, you know?
Okay. A tart. Very tart. Almost cranberry-like in a way.
Yeah, cranberry, that's a good description.
I'd love to try a cranberry lambic.
It's very strong tasting, and the thing about these lambics is that basically you either love them or hate them. There's almost no middle ground. It's either, this is either your cup of tea or it's not. It's not like another kind of beer.
Right.
Like
and this one can cross the line. I mean, some people will love the framboise, but I hate this so much. And I think that's what happened with the palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody who liked framboise was, what's going on here?
I mean, this is equally, actually maybe even a little bit more sour than the palm. But I like the taste. I like, so far, I mean, I've liked them all, plus the regular Guza that we had.
Yeah, amazing.
It's hard to accurately like rate these, just because.
Well, there's a large quantity of actual berry juice in them.
Right.
I mean, it's not just a little bit of berry in there. It's actually the sour goose with a large amount of the berries, and I think you get a little bit of secondary fermentation off of them, and it gives it that sort of winey characteristic.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that it's not super sweet. The framboise I have a hard time with because of its intense sweetness.
Yeah.
I love it for the first, few sips, and then it drags. And a lot of ladies like it. Speaking of ladies, if you're not a big beer drinker, and that goes for guys too, if you're more of a wine person, or you're not used to a lot of different beers and you want to try something sweeter or fruitier, more girly, these are a good way to do it. Yeah, very good. I was talking with my friend Tara about this recently, and hello, Tara. Definitely recommend these.
Yeah. It's easy to drink, so I'm just like sucking this down. But it's easy to drink if you can get past that sour or tartness.
Right. You gotta like tart berry.
Yeah. And you know what? I bet you this is too strong for some people. You could probably just put some sugar in there.
Probably could.
And even it out.
Yeah. And it is low in alcohol though too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I wonder what this would taste like with a higher alcohol content.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, I think I like pretty much all of them. Pretty much the same. I think I gave the other two an 8, so I'll give this one an 8.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Most of these, it's hard to compare because there's so few things I've had like them.
Right.
For what it is, in terms of overall interaction with it, I got to give it an 8 because I'm getting an 8 worth of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
Although this is another one of those things where I don't want to have several of them in a row.
No. Yeah, I mean, like I could probably drink this whole bottle myself.
Oh yeah.
Maybe pair it with some kind of cheese or something.
Oh, how about cheesecake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plain cheesecake with the berry lambic.
Right. Yeah, that's your topping right there. Just real quick on the drinkability. I mean, I taught like fairly light bodied. Obviously, since it's only 2.5%, but like it's thin. It goes down smooth, as long as you can handle the sourness, which I can. So I'm just sucking this down like juice.
It's got a perfect amount of carbonation.
Yeah.
For what it is.
Yeah.
It's not. The goose is almost champagne-y.
Yeah.
And this is toned down a little due to the juice content.
Right.
It's almost like a soda.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So good.
I guess the question is, I got an argument with people recently saying that lambics are girly beers, but I don't consider them girly because they're not deliberately aimed at a female audience, like.
Well, that is a socially constructed.
Smirnoff Ice or something like that,
Yeah.
Or Sam Adams Cherry Wheat,
Don't remind me.
Alright, well I guess that does it for this fairly quick episode of Chad and Friends Beer Reviews. Thanks to Henry for providing the beer this time.
Certainly.
And for the next review too. So thanks for watching.
Coming up
see
soon.
you next time.
Don't forget to have an amount of it, folks.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.